Hi there, and welcome to the Anita Chat podcast. I'm your host, Anita Rombo, and this is the podcast for growth-oriented women to have authentic, real talk. Nothing is off the table here, but as an intuitive self-relationship coach, you'll find the content gravitates towards mindset, intentional action, spirituality, and all things wellness. So if you're ready to learn, laugh, show up, and glow up to be the best version of yourself, grab your favorite bevy, settle in, and we've got lots to chat about. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Anita Chat. I hope you are doing well. I am so excited to be with you here today. I don't know about you, but it's early June 2023, and the energy in our home feels so different. With the end of the school year winding down, the kids are super excited about ramping up the school year. And there's, of course, all these really fun activities and trips and everything that are planned, which I'm so excited about because those are things that didn't happen over the last couple of years of the pandemic. As well, with the summer coming up, our schedules are going to be completely turned upside down in a few short weeks. And our kids are going to be all over the place. They're going to be hanging with their grandparents, hanging with us, hanging at camps with their friends. And we've even planned a 2-week family vacation where we're going to be traveling out west to visit family and friends. And it's going to be a really great experience. We haven't really done that before as a family at all, actually traveled within Canada. So super excited to be getting on a plane and being present with them and getting away for 2 weeks. But having said all of that, what I do want to talk about is these changes are happening obviously because there is a change in season. And I often talk about the cyclical or seasonal nature of our lives. In fact, I did do a recent podcast episode. I want to say it was like 62 or 63 that was all about embracing the cyclical nature of our life or seasons. And I definitely would recommend that you tune into that episode. It's a really powerfully deep and simple podcast episode. So I'll definitely link to it in the show notes and episode description. Check it out. But anyways, I digress. As I was sitting in a recent mastermind with my own coach, we had a recent session that was literally focused on the season of summer and what it was that we wanted to create intentionally within our business as well as our lives during the summer. And it was really interesting to see how everybody was approaching the season differently. Some people had their last season with their children at home before they head off to university. Other people were in the season of breastfeeding and having those snuggles, which I miss so dearly, but can't imagine ever going back to. So anyways, everyone's in a different season of their life and everyone was in a different season of their business. And some of us were even in different seasons, geographically speaking. Some of us were in a different part of the world where it was winter or fall versus summer. So I just want to hold space for us wherever we're at, whether we're business owners or whether we're corporate women, whether we're empty nesters or homes are full of newborn kids or kids that are growing up way too fast. I can't even believe that my son is going to be 10 years old this week. Where is time going? It's really important for us to periodically check in and honor that season. And for me, as we take a look at the season of summer, we just talked about all those changes that the season of summer brings. I'm going to be honest, I live for summer. I love to get out there, especially after this pandemic. I'm all about connection and our calendars are jam packed. I want to be there for all of the barbecues, all of the patio season. I want to spend time in my garden. I love being on a good hiking trail. So to me, summer is really the months where I come alive. And especially when my kids are home for the summer, I really want to be able to use that time to be with them. Just the energy and the vibe around life is different for me in the summertime. The other night, as I was shutting off my computer at around 8:39, my son said to me, "Mama, you work too much." And that really caused me to take some pause because I know I work hard and I love working hard and it doesn't feel like work on some days. Some days it does. And that's when I know it's time to take a break. But in a year where I embrace the word ease, and I think I have embraced a lot more ease than I had previously, there's obviously still opportunities to find ease. And I just realized that one of those ways that I could lean into that spirit of ease, spirit of honoring my season,
So I feel very fortunate that I do have this opportunity to make this decision, that I can honor my season by being a business owner and deciding I'm going to introduce a season into my podcast, which basically means that for the first time ever, while my kids are away from school on vacation from July 1st to Labor Day weekend, I also will be on vacation from releasing a podcast episode. You will not find any episodes of Anita Chat, at least not at this point in time. Maybe I'll pop on for a surprise here and there because I think I'll miss you guys terribly. But as it stands, that's the plan. And I'm doing that to honor my time with them so I could really, again, travel, be with them, also to honor other things that are want to be birthed. So I will still very much be working on my business. I just won't necessarily be showing up for Anita Chat every Wednesday. If you are a coaching client, I don't want you to worry. Absolutely, we are still going all in. I am 100% committed. We're going to have the best summer yet. If you've ever been curious about exploring one-on-one coaching with me to help get you the results that you've been wanting, no matter what that looks like, definitely hop on a call. I'm so excited to explore that possibility and see if we're a good fit together. I'll link to that in the show notes. My weekly email is still going to be coming out. So if you're interested in knowing what's going on in my world, that's a great way to stay plugged in. So if you feel like you're going to miss me, maybe consider joining that email list. You get exclusive perks, a whole bunch of other things. Having said that, I'm not going to be releasing podcast episodes, but I'll also be working on these ideas that I have for the podcast. The podcast too might be looking a little bit different in the fall. And so this is all to honor the business, to honor the growth that I need in the business, to honor the time that I need in the business, and to honor the season of life and how I want to show up as a mom and show up for the summer of 2023. This is going to be the summer of Anita. I want to have so much fun. I want to lean into joy, and I hope you do too. And so, my friends, I'm sharing that with you because I want to remind you that you are the CEO of your life. And as such, you get to decide what it is that you are saying yes to, how you're showing up, what you're doing, what you're giving your time, effort, and energy to, how you're serving, how you're impacting. And I want to remind you that there are seasons for everything. So, wherever you are in your season, I really want you to pause and take stock and see how aligned you are to what it is that is truly required of you at this time and what you truly want at this time. And I hope that you get to make those changes that honor your season the best. With that being said, my friends, we have 2 more episodes of this season, and I can't wait to spend time with you next week. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Anita Chat podcast. If you haven't taken a minute to leave a review, I would absolutely love to hear from you. All you need to do is to search for the show, click your star rating, and type in a few words. Also, if there's a specific topic you'd like to see covered in this podcast, if you'd like me to be your coach, or if you want to just chat, feel free to send me an email or shoot me a message through my IG, which you'll find in the show notes. The show notes will also contain any links to the freebies that were referenced in this episode. Until next time, friends, it's been great chatting with you.